Okay, we're going to take a walk through the intangible assets section of Jane's Company's balance sheet here. So let's see, and I'm just going to go through here. So they purchased a patent for $1,350,000. So that's going to be a debit to patent, $1,350,000. Credit cash, I assume, $1,350,000. The patent was carried on Lou's accounting records at a net book value of $480,000. We don't really care about that. They do say that it's 10 years, so we're going to do $135,000 a year amortization. Okay, so we're going to need that. So let's do those first, get those out of the way. And it asks us to do it for 11 through 13. So that's 11 and 12. So we bought the patent for $1,350,000. $1,350,000. $1,350,000. And amortization expense, $135,000. And we're going to credit the patent directly. We're going to reduce the patent directly at the end of each year when we recognize amortization expense. Okay, so that's Part A. Part B, during 13, a franchise was purchased from the Rink Company. The contractual life is 10 years, and Jane's records a full year of amortization in the first year. Okay, so 10 years, and we're going to take a full year. So we're going to debit franchise and asset, $630,000, credit cash, and then we're going to take the amortization expense of $63,000, and we're going to reduce the value of the franchise directly. We're not going to have an accumulated account, so we're reducing the value of the franchise by crediting it because it's an asset. Okay, they came up with all of these research and development costs. Aren't they special? $419,000 R&D expense to the period. And let's see then, what did they tell us? On January, they based on new events, Jane's estimates the remaining life of the patent purchased from Lou, so that's this one, to be only 5 more years. So what we need to do is we need to figure out the book value for us, not for Lou, but for us at that point, and then come up with it, okay? So we originally bought it. Let's figure this out. We originally bought it for what? The $1,350,000. We took 2 years of depreciation. That's $270,000. So at this point, our book value is $1,080,000. We now say, instead of that going for 10 years, there's only 5 years left. So we have to divide that by 5. And our new annual depreciation, proactively going forward, is $216,000. So that's our new amortization expense. Our amortization expense is $216,000, and our patent is reduced directly by $216,000. And then the last thing it asks us to do is to prepare a schedule showing their amortization or their intangible assets as of this date? Well, we have the patent, okay? The patent was $1,080,000, and then we took $216,000, so that gives us $864,000 for the patent. And then the franchise, we paid $630,000. We took 63 this year, and using the new system, we're going to reduce the patents and the franchises, all the intangibles directly. So our franchise is $567,000, and our total intangibles is 0,00113. If I did my numbers right, $1,431,000. Not tough. You just have to read all the pieces and make sure you follow through. You had to make sure you come up to $216,000, and you had to make sure you knew how to find the book value at that time.